length and breadth and depth of geoscience knowledge, right? So the Challenge Bowl comes up again this year. So today we are going to be selecting two people who are going to represent Unilag chapter, right? I hope you are excited as I am. And what are the benefits? Benefits of participating in SEG's Challenge Bowl is you gain international recognition. You There's a possible trip to US, Texas to actually participate in the global finals physically. And of course, there are cash prizes, right? So I'm rooting for every one of us here and I wish you all the best. So, unlike previous nights, today's game night has more dynamics attached to it. There are going to be 4 rounds and there's going to be elimination in today's game night. There is going to be elimination depending on the number that we are, right? There are going to be 4 rounds. And at a particular point, we're actually going to join, we are going to team up based on the leaderboard. But yeah, I will keep you guys posted as we progress. And today I have a co-moderator with me. So last year I was privileged to representing Iraq chapter in the SEG Challenge Bowl for Sub-Saharan Africa. Me alongside my lovely scholarly partner. We came for yeah, we want to do much better this year. So my partner last year is the co-moderator for today. So hi honorable. Can you please just kindly say a few words?
Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Olamide, and today, just like Demilade has earlier mentioned, I will be hosting with my amiable SEG president with hopes to give you more information on how the SEG Challenge Bowl usually goes and what to expect. I mean, it might be fun in the beginning when you're winning, but at some point, it's a test of network or something else, and we hope we can, overcome that this year. So we're always glad to help, and definitely would be there to assist you during the final challenge bowl, but not like we can assist this much, but we'll definitely be there to advise you in how much you can go and what's the best answer during the competition. So we're hoping to see 2 people in today, and I hope it to be a very enjoyable experience. Have fun.
All right, so I'm going to
Yeah, that's what I
copy
have to say,
the
Demilade.
thank you very much. So people are requesting to see your face. But if you want to see our face, you to on your camera, let's see your face.
Oh, currently I'm not in the best disposition to show my face now. If it was another situation, there's no lights in my current situation, location, so that's why. But over
We
during the
completely
break,
understand. That is completely fine. You guys give me a minute. I'm going to share the link for I'm going to share the link for today's first session, right? The first session we're having today. All right, so if you permit me, I'll share my screen now. Yeah, all right. So today we're going to the first platform we're using today is quiz.com, right? So I'm going to copy this link and put it in the chat for you to join. Please remember to tell your friends that we are starting now and they should join. We are starting now and they should join. Jade, can you help me distribute the link? Just all the group chat.
I didn't get that. Could you come again, please?
Can you help me distribute the link across all the group chats? Guys, share the link to your friends. Remember, today is elimination. Today's elimination starts. So let's see how many we can get to before we start. Depending on the number that we have, that will determine how many will be admitted because we have 4 rounds today. $16. Wonderful. Let's see if we can get to at least 20. Let's see if we can get to at least 20. Currently 16.
In my opinion, I think a lot of year fours are not like really aware of what's going on. In our time back then, the current year fives or the past, the ones who just graduated, allowed the year fours to participate, and we were the ones that actually turned out the most. But I'm really saying that very few number of you are here. I don't know. Please,
I
could you guys
agree.
share it out
I
so
agree
they
with
can,
you.
because at the end of the day, you guys are the ones that are going to take over from us, and we expect that, to some great extent, like we're able to come up tops in the next following years. So if you can share, if you're in year 3 year as well, please kindly share in your group chat. So it's not just for year fours as well. It's very open. Even year ones and two are free to join. It's just that they are currently writing their exams, so I wouldn't expect much from them. But please do share to your classmates so they are very aware. It's a way of having fun and also learning about geophysics and geosciences in general. So please kindly share in different group chats so we can get more people to join. I mean, look at 16 out of 300 players. I would have been expecting like about 50, but just 16 is quite low. Please share if you can.
All right. So as my lovely co-moderator has said, please share and distribute across all your group chats. Last year 4 were the major people that turned up. Right. They were actually the target audience, but it's hard to see just a few of you on the call. So please share among your network across your different group chats. And even if you're in year 1 or 2, you can still play, right? This is a series. On Wednesday, our first series held. Someone in year 2 came third. Someone in year 2. So don't write yourself off. Don't write yourself off. Yesterday, to someone in year 2 was among the top 10. So don't write yourself off. You can do it as well. All right, so I'm just going to wait for like 3 minutes, then we'll begin to allow more people to join in.
The numbers are definitely increasing. I like that. Thanks for sharing, guys. It's really welcome. You just know it's also not a thing for scholars only, because many people tend to assume that, oh, it's only if you're a scholar that you can participate in things like challenge bowls, etc. It doesn't matter. Okay, to some small extent, maybe, but it doesn't matter because we're all akin to learning fast. So I believe anybody can join. So please share everywhere you can, but specifically to geoscience students. So kindly share to every platform. It's not a thing for scholars, so please let them know. Everybody is a scholar, provided you're in geoscience. It's not an easy place to be, so please, you're all worthy of being called scholars. So please kindly let them know. Just share as well. So I believe in 2 minutes we can commence and start. Don't worry, it'll be very interesting. SEG makes their question. They repeat their questions year in, year out. So at least from some of the questions you've seen yesterday, day before yesterday, and today as well, you'll be able to have a general idea of what you're expecting. I'm sure Demilade has already spoken about it in the past few days. So over time, you'll get the full view and all. So it's be easy.
Beautiful. I just want to chip in there,
Very easy.
right? I just want to chip in something to what Lavia said, right? If you're an Olodo, I encourage you to join because me too, I'm an Olodo and I did this last year. So it's for everybody. It's for everybody, regardless of your level, what you believe in. Take a bet on yourself and see how far you go today. And as Lami said, I promise you one thing, you will learn something new today. You will take at least one thing out of today in the field of geoscience and your general knowledge. So share to your friends, don't gatekeep. And and another expo that I'll be giving is that yeah, SEG repeats a lot of questions. So in the flyers and broadcast messages we've been sending out, you would have noticed that something was said here. Consistency is key. So I'm saying it for free. If you participated on Wednesday or yesterday, you have an edge because I repeated a few questions. Yeah, to reward your consistency. But it doesn't mean right. It's open for grabs. So we were 25 before. So maybe some people are having a few network issues. I want to start when we're 25. Let's see if we can get to 25 in the next 1 minute. If not, we just start. It's still a fair enough number.
All right then. So just to chip in, I can see some people with the name Unlucky Aina Jolly Street. Kindly change your name to your original name because it's very important to identify you. If we have maybe 2 or 3 Unlucky Ainas, we're not going to be able to identify, and we cannot give, if you win, we cannot identify you and give you the position or the slots to actually compete. So kindly change your name to what we can identify you by.
Thank you very much. You
So
don't need to use your
maybe
full
Namdi,
government name.
Frederick,
You don't even need to use your
things
full
like that. But
government name.
Tony,
Yeah,
please use your
exactly.
name or something that people can identify you with.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And be Jamie, like me, for example, I don't need to put my full government. Demi is fine. Demi, Jeff, Destiny, Tunde, Lekon, that is fine. You don't need to put your full government name. Okay, we've dropped to 20. Is it because we are changing names?
Mm, might also be because of network. Remember how that thing always locks people out. So
Yeah, network.
let's just keep looking. Anything can happen anytime. The number is
Let's
increasing
see.
as far as I can see.
Yeah, we're 22 now. All right, so I think we are going to start in like the next 10 seconds. Let me see if we can get to 22 again. All right, so depending on the number of players that we have, that is what will determine the elimination today. All right, so I'm about to start. If we're 21, we're 20 now. I would only eliminate a few people. I'll discuss with my lovely co-host and the audience on how many people we feel we should eliminate. All right, so we're 21 back. Beautiful. So I think I'm going to start now. All right. Game is starting now. We're 20 again. I want to press start. I feel the 21st person is having a network issue. So I'll give you the benefit of doubt for like the next 10 seconds, then we proceed. We're at 22 on the call, we're at 20 on the game. So all right, this is 7 on the dot. So I think we have to start now. All right, so we are starting now. Good luck, everyone. All the best. Game has started. Right. So the answer is 4 or 5. Basically, we can see the leader vote. Beautiful. Things are shaking up.
This question, very easy, but at the same time, very tricky. Repeats itself almost like every once in like 5 years, so can also
Yeah.
expect it. And as usual, fastest fingers always, have it higher.
Just to quickly
Mhm.
chip in, remember this is a game of speed and accuracy. So you have to be fast and you have to be accurate.
Well, this should be easy for some in year 5, almost in year 5, and then some in
Almost here
year
for
4.
two.
Because after having done seismic reflection rather, you should have an idea what this is. But then for year 3 as well, if you have attended more conferences and all that, you should also have an idea what this is. Yeah, we have the answer. It's still not time to fret anyways. Year 4 can still win this, so please don't feel like you're out of it. Like I said in our time, it was only year 4s and year 3s and year 2, year 1s that were involved. But then the more information you have, the better for you. Oh yeah, spore pressure increases. Keyway velocity also decreases. We still have Verna on the tops. I don't think she's coming down anytime soon. Then we have Destiny and Odunayo coming right after. Mm. This is a very interesting question. I believe from year 3, you should already know this answer. I suppose so, yes. Is it me or there's
Wait,
no question
did
for
you
in
did you
particular?
guys see the questions on your end? If you saw it on your phones, right, please drop a message in the chat.
We can't see the question. No.
On
Oh,
your phone
sorry
as
about.
well, right? Were you able to see the question on your phone? Maybe not on my screen.
Nope.
Did you see it on your phones?
No, we can't
No, we
see
didn't
it.
answer the question.
How do I make this question more now? How do I make it more? Or this doesn't happen with SEG's challenge break. Let me see if I can skip it. All right, so I've skipped it. This is the next question.
From year 2, you get taught about the shadow zone. Shadow when you start talking about it, all those 3 components. So this should be a very easy answer for everyone that is on the call. Yes, we have an answer. The outer core is liquid.
That's why the S waves don't travel there.
Exactly. Well, I think they brought Rana down, but
Hey,
then we're three top people. We have Ola, Jeff, and Odunayo now. Well, this is a typical geophysics question, so
yep.
I expect the geophysicists on the call to know this answer, and even the geologists as well.
A tricky question, though. I remember I failed it.
That's true. Oh, this question. Demla, did you remember this one?
I do.
Oh, it also came out in that time. Was
Yeah,
among the first level parts. So
these are actually SEG questions, like questions that are asked in Challenge Bowl. I brought them out to prepare us for it because these are actual SEG Challenge Bowl questions. I didn't manufacture them.
we have runner back on the top. Mm. A geology question, but then everyone should have an idea.
It's not so common, though, because I'm
Are you
not
sure?
sure the fear
Anyways,
can be misleading.
it was this course was in year 3, right? It was taught by Dr. Mary, if I'm clear. I don't even know if it was year 3 or year 4. It was definitely taught by Dr. Mary and Banky. So
Yeah,
year
because
4,
me
year
on first look at this, I would say it's isostatic, but it's not.
need to see that word back then. We only 2 or 3 people got the answer right. This question is particularly tricky
0.03.
because of the number. You
Yeah,
might know the answer, but because of the number of decimal points, you might end up missing it. So you need to be very accurate when answering. It's one of the criteria that is important for SEG Challenge Bowl.
hey, this is 2014. This is 2014. Not uh, about 11 years ago. What's the SG Foundation? Which SG Foundation program won a Royal Award?
Yeah, the Geoscientists Without Borders. That's correct.
Hopefully, SEG Unilag will do one soon.
Definitely. And there will be in the history records.
Seismic processing.
Seismic processing is also one thing
Holidays, FK Future 4.
that can be used to remove what? Ground rules. Let's see who came top for this one. So who got it and who didn't. Tricky. Can also be a guess game kind of thing. Times can be hard. We have Jeremiah on top now.
What does iron model of isostasy assume?
Like I said, Dr. Mirror. Was it the one of Dr. Banky that taught it? I can't remember anymore.
It
But
was
they
one of
definitely
them,
taught
Sha.
it. And the other guy was
I think it was Dr. Banky.
oh yeah, it was Banky. That's correct. That was correct. So if you have a fresh memory, you remember this
It's
question.
tricky. I always mix it up.
Reprat or what's the other name of the other model?
Yeah.
Area. Yeah. Well, this is one of the units in geophysics, and it's very popular for
This
those in your
is
phone
drilling. Yeah,
company.
if you pay attention, Prof. Adeoti for drilling engineering textbook,
Didn't really mention a Kelly Bush. I wouldn't really say, but
calibration is quite there's something that is quite popular.
in the industry, that's correct.
Eh,
Another seismic question. Convolution and multiplication are. Now, if you've done seismic reflection, there's something here that will be most likely popular. Yeah. Fourier transform is usually used in seismic reflection, and not just that, but some
Yeah,
other methods in their interpretation. We have Jeff back on top.
what's the biggest known oil field in the world?
I mean, if I remember well, AAPG kind of had this field during the last quiz we had or competition,
Yeah, they asked this question last year
and it's a very
during SEG
popular.
Unilag. Yeah, it's a very popular field, the Gaba oil field.
But would you believe that sometimes they say that this has actually changed to another field? Anyways,
Yeah,
let's right now
yeah.
regarding the amount of stoic and landmass. Yeah, a lot of seismic reflection questions.
Now this is your physics. Lambda mu over lambda plus mu. An expression of what? Each one of these elastic constants.
You know, at some point like this, when you're under duress, you don't even know what to pick.
Pressure, yeah.
You know it. That's the problem. You know it. And sometimes it comes after you've actually picked the wrong answer. Poisson ratio. That's correct. I think only Olokiaina, Frederick Odunai, and Rana got that. And the tables are turning. Olokiaina, I mentioned you should change the name, but you didn't.
It's a very tricky question. And I'll confess, I failed it during my time as well.
Mm. How would you? The only way you can fail this is if you mistakenly picked something fast that wasn't
No,
correct.
I learned that day. I can promise you guys that you will learn as well. I picked
Wow.
snail. The answer is Achilles.
This is very popular. Actually, you would have gone for snails, but because of,
A snail that always comes to mind first.
that's what, that's what you normally think of. Lens Archimedes principles. So I guess we have a first three or more winners.
Who is unlucky, Aina? You didn't use your real name.
I think the person wanted to, be ambiguous so that you never know if he's winning or not.
Who is unlucky, Aina?
These are our top winners
All right.
for the
So
first round.
yeah, I'm going to take a picture of the leaderboard and send it to the group chat so you see where you fall. If you had network issues, right, please let me know in the chat. If network booted you out, right, during the course of the game, please let me know. Because we are going, today's style is elimination, right? Only 22, so that means I'm eliminating only very few people. And by few, I mean very few. And the questions are going to get a bit harder as we progress. There are 4 rounds today. This is round 1 of 4. Also, at this juncture, I would like to hear your comments, your grievances, additions, subtractions before we proceed.
Do we have anything we would like to suggest to do better? Or what do you think about the questions? Did you find them
Uh,
rather too difficult or were they too easy for you to answer? Other than you
Rather
thought,
than
it's
that is
understandable.
surprising. The
It's
hardest
under
questions so far were the ones that were done on Wednesday, and we have them ahead. But um, I don't know if this is motivating news, but the questions we just did are the simplest today. But again, it's all for grabs. It's all for grabs. Questions we just did are actually the simplest that we're going to see today. But
But
simple is relative.
we'll see
Simple
it
is
as
relative.
simple. For many others
What
that are not
what might be
like
hard to
literally.
me is simple to you. So,
Exactly. We've also done this before, so we have an idea what the general past questions are. So for others, it might be a little, difficult, especially the seismic reflection questions as well as some other questions
yeah. I feel
that I'm not very aware of. And the thing about accuracy and speed
I feel
and
you.
also
That is all. I noticed some people got logged out during the course of the game. So I'll be very lenient with elimination. Um, today's elimination. So how many people did I eliminate today? I'm thinking three, just three people for this
we're
first
going
round.
for 4 more rounds. And at the end of the day, we are just looking at the first two, or let's say first three rather.
Yeah. The
So
reason why
how
I'm saying
far
so is that in the third round, there's going to be a team up, right? So either
Mhm.
6 or 8 players. So there'll be like 4 teams, and you're going to buzz. Is the team that buzzes first. So we're going to have a live display of how it will run down. So that is
Is
why,
that
and
going to be
again,
what's our last round, right?
no, just the third round. The last round is going to be individual. But the
Okay.
second round is going to be team.
Mm. Do they get to pick up? We randomly choose those who would, be with each other. So we don't have a thing of year five, year four, year three. Do you get?
Yeah, I feel. But it depends on who qualifies to that third round based on the
That's all
second
right.
round. Yeah. So that's what's going to influence the methodology of picking. But it's most likely going to be team up based on your position on the table. All right. So once again, do we have any grievances to hear before we proceed?
All right. In the meantime, unlucky Aina, kindly change your name to what you are known by or a nickname we can easily identify you by. Because as of now, we
Unlucky
can't
Aina,
exactly.
actually, please just identify, like on the chat, just say who you are, please. Because we are moving to another gaming platform now. So just say who you are so that we can keep it in our record books. And I noticed some people were logged out during the. I apologize for your network problems. All right, so in the midst of no other grievance, we're going to move to round two today. So I think for this first round, only 3 people are eliminated. So the rest, according to that leaderboard, if you are first to, I think 19, first to 19, I'm going to give 19 and okay, I think I'll leave 20. Let's 20 go to the next round. So I just eliminate 2 people so that we have an even number going to the next round because 19 and 20 are close. So I'm just eliminating 2 people this first round. But it's going to be more brutal this second round. Might see like 6 people gone. Right. So just gym up and give it your best shot. So 1 to 20, I'm going to send a new link now that you guys should please join. And please join with your names so that we can actually keep track of you. That we know who is who, please. All right. Give me a second. Let me generate. I'm skipping to form. Yeah, I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a minute. I'm going to share it back in a minute. Give me a sec. All right. So, okay, I'm not sharing my screen. Had a little bit of warm up. Had a little bit of warm up. So now for first to 20, I sincerely hope you're on the call so that I can just share this link with you. That will save our time. That will save us a lot of time. So, wait, sorry, let me get the link properly. All right, so the link to join round two is in the chat now. Please, 1 to 20. Currently 4, we're expecting 20 people. And please join with your names so that we can keep track.
Okay, more people are
Okay.
joining. We have 9 participants currently.
And
The number is increasing.
11. Let's go.
The fact that the others did not join us, like those that have been eliminated, so we don't keep repeating the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, that's why I'm keeping that list. I sent the screenshots. 13.
Okay.
Please unlock your Ina. You still haven't indicated who you are. I'm expecting a 14. Frederick. Seeing Frederick. Seeing MZ. Seeing Ayo. I think I saw Jeff. The Jeremiah was 7th place. I'm seeing Kenzie. Uwimbo, is that Chima? What did you join in with before? Because you didn't join with Uwimbo before. I don't think we can wait forever. So, I'll wait one more
So
minute to see if we can reach 20. Because time is going. We still have 2 more rounds to go.
time is fast spent already. I don't believe others are having network difficulties. Maybe that's why they haven't joined. But it seems they might
Yes,
have even left. Party.
yeah, or maybe they were participating and they weren't on the call.
All right, let's just give them 1 more minute. If they don't join, we
Yeah,
commence or we continue rather. We still
yeah,
have a long way
one
to go,
minute,
so it's to keep
1
waiting.
minute for the benefit of
Nobody is
doubt.
waited.
I'm not seeing Destiny. So Destiny has said is stuck on the loading page. So I should give him a minute. So I'm just giving the benefit of that. Once he joins in, he starts.
About 15 now, 1 minute is fast spent. So,
One person that is part of the third on the leaderboard, he reached out to me that I should give him a minute. That is trying to join, but he's stuck on the loading page.
okay, that's fine then. That's how we continue.
All right, he's in. So I think we are starting now. So best of luck, everybody. I think an expo is shown here already. This is going to be the first question. Something related to drilling. So yeah, we are starting now. 3, 2, 1. Lights out. Now it's 20 seconds. 20 seconds to answer. There's 5 seconds left to answer.
Well, we have our answers and winners for that round.
Only one person got it right. So the answer is Alpha Quintin. They were the first company in 1982 to drill the first horizontal oil field.
Raspomea.
All right, so let's go to question number 2. Just remember, this is a different gaming platform, right? So here you have 20 seconds. And that 20 seconds, the question will be displayed as well. You have 20 seconds to answer. I remember it's a game of speed and accuracy. And here on this gaming platform, SEG related questions carry double marks. SEG related questions carry double marks. So look out for it. Let's go on to question number 2. The displacement on the strike sequence is left lateral. What is it then?
And
10
this
seconds left to answer. Everyone has answered them. God
hey, yeah.
Sinistral.
Miami on top. Mm-hmm.
Most people got it. That's lovely. Sinistral. All right, so let's go to question number 3.
During hydraulic fracturing of rocks, what is the direction of the maximum horizontal stress?
So it's parallel. 5 people got it right. It's parallel.
Did they ever give us like 20 seconds to answer?
No. The way it works in SEG is that they read the question, then you have like 10 seconds, most of the time 9 seconds to answer. So giving you 20 seconds to read the question and answer is fair enough. It's,
Actually very long.
yeah, 20 seconds is a lot of time. So this is being very benevolent. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Thinking in terms of analogs, right? Vibro size is analogous to what type of domain in EM sounding? Is it time or frequency? You have 5 seconds left to answer.
Remember, all viruses is about to be easier to answer that.
Nice to see almost everyone got that right.
But
It's
yes,
frequency.
I mean that's something that you can easily think about. Viruses works
Yeah.
with frequency.
It's even in the name, vibrates frequency. Beautiful. So let's go to question number 5. Yields are what?
Coyotes are It was one of the past questions in the last quiz where we had Garrett as one of the options.
Yeah.
So it's like an process now. I didn't even know what Garrett was until when we had to do our own SEG Challenge Bowl.
Same.
I mean, who would
I
have
don't know.
never heard the word before? So this is one of the things SEG actually exposes you to more
So
information out
griots
there.
are submerged extinct volcanoes.
Exactly.
So we are one quarter there. There's still a long way to go. So even if you're not showing on the leaderboard, don't fret. There's all to play for. So let's go to question number 6. Compaction leads to reduction in pore volume, increase in grain contact area, and a decrease in grain contact stress. Is this true or false? You have 8 seconds left to answer. 1 second left. It's false. Two of the statements here is correct, but one is false. So if one is false, everything is false. All right, let's go to question number 7. When there's a large lateral velocity variation, what kind of seismic migration would you recommend? So we would recommend depths, right? When there's a large lateral variation, and 8 people got that right. That is nice to see. Half of the participants. All right, let's go to question number 8. Does antialiasing filters remove all frequencies lower than increased frequency? Increased frequency is also known as folding frequency.
That's true.
Is this true or false?
And there was also another question that asks what it could also be known as back then.
Yeah, that was asked yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful. So the answer is false. It doesn't.
SEG
So
has
most
a way.
frequencies are higher.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. So we are in question 8 of 20. There's still also play for. So let's go to question number 9. So the seismic vibrator produced on AP waves.
Is that true or false? Think about it.
Everyone has answered. This is a question that was asked in previous days. So if you attended, you will definitely know that it's false. Seismic vibrator produces both P and S waves. All right, so let's
Yes.
go to question number 10. We are halfway there now. Speed of light is how many percent the speed of light in a vacuum?
Vacuum. Normally, one would not think to start calculating that right now. Remember what the speed of light is about. You should. We have
The
Remember taking
enable
the
is stopping the table. So it's 75%. Interesting. Almost half got it right. So that is good to see. All right, so this question 10, I want to take a deep breath, right? And you know that tables shake. So table can reconfigure and reconstruct itself. So quickly, hope you've taken your deep breaths. Let's go to question number 11. Now, this is an SEG related question, so it carries double marks. And if you were present on Wednesday, you know the answer to this. This is a question that's been asked before, which is why I was heavy on consistency. Consistency. Beautiful. Most people got that right. Timeline seismic in reservoir management. All right, let's go to question number 12. If you are in the field with a flush gate instrument, you are most likely measuring what? The local radioactivity, magnetic field, groundwater flow, gravitational. 7 seconds left, guys.
Anyone from year three above should be able to answer this question easily.
Yep. To see once everyone got it right.
The-
Close gate magnetometer.
Exactly.
Yeah, measuring there's close gate and proton precision. We are measuring a magnetic field.
7% accuracy for that.
All right.
One of
So
the
let's go
magnetic
to
field measurement.
yeah. Let's go to question number 13. Who invented the term common death points? It's very similar to common midpoints, but someone invented it. Is it Sherwood, Green, Reiber, or May?
Unfortunately, in geosciences, we also look at history. I mean, we couldn't escape it now if we wanted. Why do I have to remember the names of people? But this is
It's
what
Green.
is it
It's
to
Green.
remember after a
And
while.
is a distinguished SEG member, Cecil Green. Right, he won one
And
of SEG awards.
I believe it was one of the presidents at some point in time.
Yeah. All right. So we are in question 13 out of 20. There's still 7 more to go and all to play for. So don't give up, guys. Let's go to question number 14. Each of these is not an intrusive rock. Is it andesite, diorite, gabbro, granite? This was asked in a previous game. Almost everyone got that right. The answer is andesite. It's extrusive, it's not intrusive. All right, so we're going to question number 15 now. The interaction of solar flares with the magnetosphere, right? Who first suggested the relationship between both of them? Is it Edwin, James, Richard, or Nikola Tesla?
Their names. How many people got that right?
All right,
31%.
so it's Richard Carrington that first suggested it. I know most people will feel it's James Webb or Tesla, but it was Carrington. All right, so question 15 out of 20. 5 more questions to go. All right, 5 more questions to claim your spot in the next round. Give it your best shot. You can do it. Remember, if you're having network issue, please let me know in the chat, right? So that you can pause the game for a few seconds and allow you resolve whatever trouble you might be having. All right, so we are going to question number 16 now. SEGP1 is an exchange format for 5 seconds left to answer, guys. 1 second left.
I think this was one of the questions that and it was also even one of the past questions.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
these are
math-
SEG questions, so yeah,
So
it
you would
is.
need to actually know some of them.
Yeah, it's seismic data. All right, question number 17. Poles and Deimos are moons of which planet? Very simple question. The
Very simple,
consistency
but we
pays.
need to be thinking about this normally.
Consistency pays, as you guys have seen this question yesterday. So lovely. Let's go to question number 18. What does a differential gamma ray spectrometer do?
This question is actually very easy, to be honest.
Yeah, you can easily eliminate 2 options here.
Unfortunately, we don't have a 50-50.
It discriminates
Okay,
radioactive
we still have
material,
Jima Yomide on top.
the basis of their energy. All right, let's go to question number 19. second to the last. So take a deep breath, guys, and follow your intuition. Follow your gut. All right, question number 19. The caliper log is used for estimating what?
Mm. Mm. Year 4 students, year 5 students. If I told anything, year 3 might not know this one. I expect much.
Even year 3, year 2 that
Caliper
have been
log.
participating in previous games would know.
Oh, so they should have an idea. Okay.
Yeah, I repeated this question. How saying
Oh, it should not
consistency,
be something.
please. All right, so the next question is an SEG related question, right? And it's a question that's been asked before. It's a question about SEG and a sister organization, right? So a very, very easy question actually. So let's just get around to it. But just to give you a spoiler alert, next question carries 5 times the marks of previous questions, and it's not 20 seconds, it's just 10 seconds to give your answer. Right. All right, let's go to it. Question number. You want to say something? Like nobody goes.
No. That's a lot of mark. If you're able to topple this one and if you're able to answer it correctly, you might even bring down those that have been on
You
the top.
bring
But
down the first can be the last. All right, let's have a look at it. Question number 20. SEG joined with AAPG to host a combined annual exhibition called what? Video Meet, Health Updates, Rock On, or Image. If you attended previous game night sessions, so this is a walk in the park for you.
if you actually are if you're an SEG member, you should know this without even
Yeah, see,
thinking about it. You should actually know this.
most people got that. So it's Image Conference, International Meeting of Applied Geoscience and Engineers, which SEG does in collaboration with APG every year. This year's Image Conference is holding in Houston, Texas. And who knows,
I think
someone
this
from
old fast.
Unilag might be going.
Amen.
All right, so this brings us to the end of round 2. All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard.
Oh, sorry, boy. Your answer did not submit. Must have been
Apologies
network.
for that. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. So third place we have Frederick, second place we have Moyo, and first place we have AY Long.
I think he didn't even come down throughout the whole.
He was moving like Tinubu. He didn't want to
Yeah,
leave, he didn't want to give up that space.
very familiar with the process. Anyways, for the
All
first
right.
one we had Aina. I don't think I remember the adjective that began that.
Unlucky Hyena.
AY long. Coming tops. So we're moving on to the third stage. How many
All right.
will
So
be eliminating?
they are just 16. I'm thinking for the next stage. For the next stage, we are going to make something called the so we're going to be using a new platform that's called Buzzing Live, right? Buzzing Live. It sort of incorporates SCG's, sorry, SP's Petrol Bowl methodologies. But we're doing this to mimic the third hit of SEG Challenge Bowl. In that it is the first person that buzzes that answers. It's the first person that buzzes that answers.
Uh,
So we are 16 here. I can divide you into teams of 4 in 18. Or
So are you
without
saying
taking too
everyone
much time.
in this stage?
Without taking
How
too
about
much
we
time.
take four so we have a smaller number to work with?
Yeah. Before I make up my mind, please, if you had network issues or anything of the sort, please let me know. Indicate in the chat. My network is being one kind and your first place. Eh? So you're not going to choose your team. It's going to be a random mix. Or because of time, we won't do that. So what will happen is that um there's another chance now. We'll just do third round the way it is now, the way it is. But third round is going to be very hard question. But actually, time is fast spent. We've been on the call for almost 2 hours, right? People have to get on with their day. And if I do teams, or let me hear your opinion. Do you want to do it? If you want to do it, this is a democratic system of government. You want to do the teams, or you want to just participate individually? I'm asking because of time, but I
Be
also want you
listen
to
and don't judge, right?
listen, you don't judge. You guys
It started
say it
around
in the
6:30, right?
yeah, say it in the teams here.
Someone said individual. Okay.
You guys are not talking in the chats.
John Ordinary already said the individual version is okay.
There are 16 players, so it's only John that is going to vote for everybody. Guys, come and talk in the chats now. Don't talk on SEG Unilag. Come and talk in the teams chats. What's
Okay,
your
Rana is
opinion?
saying she wants teams. So we have one on teams and one on individuality. So let's see. Maybe if you have
Who's
two or
going
three
to
more responses, if it's an odd number, that's
who's going to be the tiebreaker?
exactly. Teams, individual. Okay, teams.
Teams, anyone,
Someone is
right?
saying
So
words.
teams is winning, right? So it's going to be a long night.
Because at the end of the day, you are going to work as a team. Whosoever you are going to be competing with, you are not just individuals that participating. You are representing in a lag, and you work as teams. There are some times when you would not be sure. Oh, you pick this one. That's only advice in the first stage. But if it's the third stage, it's better you are sure than not sure, because it's easy to get negative marking in that one. So, I said this. You are using the method used by
SK
S.
buzzing live. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
see that.
if you go to buzzing live, that link that I sent in the chats, the game code is 7093. 7093. So how this works is that we are going to do a demo. We are going to do a demo. Right. So when you guys are on it. So since majority voted for teams, I lovely co-host, how do you suggest we break them up into teams? Do we do 4-4 in a team? Then you guys just choose your names, unique names, please. Then
Are we to use all 16 participants?
yeah, let's just use all 16.
Okay, do you have like something like a random shuffle that will just shuffle all the names and pick four participants per, so we don't have the same people or have, guys who are very close to each other being in the same team? We diversify
Hmm.
it.
Uh,
Or you can just randomly pick from the names you have over there. So you just assign the
yeah,
teams to them and let them pick names, or if they want to pick that, maybe just something easy. Team A, team B, team C, and team
yeah,
D.
team B, team C, and team D. That's a very good idea. But how do I shuffle you
Participate.
guys?
Let's say every first four, like repetitive distance. So AY long, Odunayo, G gets
No, 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 no. Let's say every 1, 2, 3, 4,
four
1, 2, 3, 4.
each four identify
So
or represent.
yeah. So who is already buzzing? You guys are fast. You guys are meant to interesting. You are going to rename your names, right? You're going to rename yourselves. You guys calm down, calm down. You know you are excited to buzz, but calm down. So how it will work now? We have a team of all right. So I'm going to move it every four. So the first team is one, that is AY long with Unwibu, with Ayo, then with Zainab. So you guys are a team. AY long, Unwibu, Ayo, and Zainab. You guys are team A. So just rename yourselves to team A. I would also keep a record here, but I'm not sharing this screen. I'm keeping the record. Team A is AY long. Honorable. So on the buzzing, rename yourself. So for example, if you are AY long team A, right? AY long team A. I'll tell you guys how this round will work, right? That's why I allowed everybody so that you guys will have a feel of how it feels like. One of the subtle aim of this challenge bowl series that we're doing is that I want you to have a feeling of how it actually feels like to participate in SEG's challenge bowl. I want to have a feel of how it actually feels like to participate in it. That's why we're doing all of this and being as inclusive as possible. So, hey, my laptop will not die. So, AY Long, Iribo, Ayo, and Zainab, guys are enjoying buzzing. At team A, team B would be Moyo, Odunayo, MZ, and
I Demi, you know, you just said that everyone in the group should identify themselves as team A. You know, with the
yeah,
SP, it's best they just have like their name, maybe Dio team A, because the
yeah. So
buzzer, the
Iribo
first
team
person.
A, yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean. Iribe underscore team A, like that. AY Long underscore team A.
Yeah. So whoever buzzes first from any team gets the first chance. If the person loses, then the second person or second buzzer comes in. If they miss it, then that's the end. Everybody just knows the correct answer. We move on to the next question. But it depends on how fast you can buzz. And most times it's best to allow the question finish before you start answering because you never know what turn it can take.
Then team B is, and now the trick of the matter is that not everyone can buzz because it's based on which team buzzes first. And I'm going to explain how it works. If I so team B would be, I calculated wrong. I see that my course is answering all your questions in the group chats. Thank you. Okay. um, Guys, I'm coming. Compiling this is harder than I thought. But we're 16 now. Why am I having 15? 1, 2, 3, 4. Use. Don't worry, you know your group very soon. If I wanted to be wicked, but I don't want to be wicked, I would not give you options, but we're going to give options. We are going to allow SP Petrol Bowl doesn't allow options. Nobody knows their group yet. I'm still going to randomize it. AY long, Amiibo, Ayos, Inab, Moyo, Dunayo, Frederick. Okay, let me rewire the list. Yes. And and the apologies for time wasting is, but I believe we can use this time to catch your breath. Let's find a place to charge my laptop.
Right. So we're almost done with the
Frederick.
grouping.
Yeah, we're almost done. Frederick. It's like I'll just allow you four
Like
more so that
we having for
I'll
this
just save time.
particular section.
What do you say?
Like how many questions will we be having for this
It's
particular
just like
section?
10, it's less than 20.
Okay, then we move on to the last stage afterwards, right?
Yes, yes, we do.
Right. Honorable. Okay, then proves that to be quick. So after the melody sections and put everyone in their groups, then we can begin the quiz. I believe from this one
So
we'll be able to
we're going to use
eliminate
the
more.
timer. Sorry, let me finish. Sorry about that.
Continue, please. I'm done.
Okay. Guys, the quiz is random. It's random. I'm putting it in a Python script. That's why it's taking my time. To ensure fairness. Since 16 participants, but it's 15 people that are here. Have you? So team one is AY Long, Moyo, Frederick, and Inwibo. Team two is Odunayo, Wills, Ayo, and Jeff. I'll release the list on the. Team C is MZ, Zainab, Kenzie, and Nnamdi. And team apparently we have only 15 people because that's why I've been wasting my time. We're not 16, we're 15. I thought it's just me, but let me drop it on the chat so that you can see your teams. But that means team three is under stats.
Okay, then. Anyways, it doesn't really matter the number of people, provided your team is
Actually,
competent enough, then it should work fine.
actually,
And it's
so
all
how the
about
game
buzzer. It's
is,
not.
so if you check the list, you see your team members. I was there before. Please kindly confirm that you have seen your team members and rename yourselves on the buzzing live, please. Please rename yourselves on the buzzing
Okay,
live.
someone just mentioned that
Okay.
is not in a
Okay, no
team,
problem.
and that's Jeremiah said he's not in a team.
Jeremiah, that means Jeremiah just join team D, right? Jeremiah, join the buzzing live and join. Maybe you're the person I couldn't find. I don't think I couldn't see your name on the quizzes, so I think it's from quizzes. So that means we are four in each team now, and we are good to go. All right, so let's just have a demonstration of how it would go. You guys don't buzz yet now. Wait. Rename yourselves first. Team A, Team B, Team C, according to how it was on the teams. You have to do this very, very fast.
Please don't forget the underscore your name, then underscore the team that you're
Team
representing.
A, Team B, so on and so forth. So I can see Team C. So the game code is 703942. I'm sharing it currently, the game code. It says if we can't do this in like the next 5 minutes, we might have to scrap this. Because power. I have 30 minutes left of power supply. So we have IoT A, Dev Team B, Dev Team B. Moyo, okay, Moyo Team A, NZ Team C, Zena Team C. Odoayo, please put the team you are in beside your name. Please do that real quick. Because once that's done, we'll start. I think every other person is. I'm barely seeing anyone in Team D. What's going on? Only Ola. Okay, I've seen Jeremiah. I'm not seeing. Okay, Ron and Team D. All right. All right. So how this works is that is the first person that buzzes that answers. If if it's a multiple choice question, that means a question with four answers. The first person that buzzes answers. If he doesn't get it, I'm not putting negative marking, it's just zero. If he gets it, it's 10 marks for your team. I would write it, I would document it. Right? Do we get? So
Please
it's the
ask your
first person in your
questions. One
team.
thing that you should also remind us, just in case you forget, but don't worry, I'll be here to remind host about it is the renewing or just trying to, remove those who have buzzed from the earlier game to reset it
Yeah,
basically. So please, if you notice that we do not reset the boss players or the buzzer rather, please let us know. So that's before we go on to the next question. So we don't make a mistake of repeating the same first set of people every time. So yeah, to clear the buzzer.
thank you for that. Clear the buzzer after every buzz. All right, I think we're going to start. Right, we are starting now because time is fast spent. All right, so a very quick demo. So what will happen is that, how do I do this now? How do I show my screen on the browser? I think I might have to read it out. I think this thing occurred to me. Give me a sec.
So them is it a thing where they have to say the answers themselves as well?
Yeah, yeah. So so now the problem is that I want them
Let
to
them
see
know they can
the
hear me.
answers. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? The problem is that I wanted them to see the answers. Well, if I want them to
Yeah,
see
I
the
can, I can.
answers, I will not be able to display the. I will not be able to display it and display the buzzer too. Or well, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. So I'll be displaying the question on quizzes. Then you're on your buzzing like. So if you know it's buzz, is that fine? If you know it's buzz, because I can't show the quizzes. Once you buzz, I go and check who buzzed, right? And whoever buzzes, who I'm going to pick. Whoever buzzed first. Whoever buzzed first is who I'm going to pick. Let me stop sharing my screen so people not see expo what I was sharing.
Okay, then can
Please,
we like properly explain them?
all right.
Because it's like some of them are
We're going to do a practice now. We're going to do. Uh, let me send you the. But how will you do quizzes? All right, so this won't work because you will have to join quizzes and also be pausing, except you're using two devices. So how we're going to do this now is that I'm going to read the question out and I'm going to give answers. And I'm reading the question once, so please pay attention, right? I'm going to read the question, I'm going to give answers, like options rather, not answers. And if you know it, even you can interrupt me before I finish reading. Pause.
true. So if you know it before, you just buzz quickly before the answer or even before the
Before,
question is complete.
yep,
But it's not usually advisable because you can never tell. It's not
I
usually
might change the
advised.
question. So most times, wait till I finish the question and read the answers. Then
Answers
you
out.
can pause. So I'll be sharing my screen. So nobody needs to join here because I believe you're all on the buzzing live, right? So give me a sec. Let me quickly share my window. All right. So before we start, please test your buzzers. Team A. Wait. Team A buzz first. If you're in team A buzz. All right, lovely. If you're in team, yes, you guys are buzz. You buzz. You can. All right, team A. Thank you. I saw all of you. All right. If you're in team B, please buzz. Uh, Run and you're in team D now. So if you're in team C, please buzz. Team C, team C. All right. Then I think one person in team C didn't buzz. Then lastly, if you're in team D, please buzz. Team D. Ola and Jeremiah. What of Rona and who's the last person? All right, so time is past spent, so we're just going to start, right? So you've seen how to buzz. So once I read the question, if you are sure, buzz. The buzzer will tell me who buzzed first, right? And it's that person that gets to answer. You would have to use your mic or type the answer in the chat. If you are typing the answer in the chat, you have like just 5 seconds to do so. After you have buzzed, you have just 5 seconds. Except there's no very long answer here. So it's best to just unmute your mic and tell me. All right, so we are starting now. Oh, I think we cannot start with that player. Give me a sec. Be the only player. This thing is more complicated than I thought it would be. Should have let you guys stop me to
We
do
can make it
it.
less. So
Yeah,
I would just advise if you want to answer, because as we mentioned earlier, the first buzzer is the person with the first opportunity to answer. So if you want
yeah.
to answer, kindly unmute your mic and speak up. And then I don't know, did I etc. David, are you giving any extra bonuses to other participants, maybe from the other teams,
Yeah, there's bonus.
or
So
there's
so
not?
if you don't get it, if you get it, it's 10 points. If it's only the second team that buzz, like the next person after a team that can answer. And once your team has failed it, if you're in team A, the person in team A that buzzed, they have failed it. The entire team A, I'm not speaking from them again. It's team B or team C I'm not picking from. If they buzz before the time. You have 10 seconds to buzz. All right, so let's use the first two questions as a demo. Right? Let's use the first two questions as a demo.
I have a question. Oh.
Very true. So now see this question, right? I'll read it. Irregularities in the Earth's rotation necessitates an occasional adjustment called what? Relative to the UTC to accommodate the difference between precise atomic clock time and imprecise. Well, you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, I don't need to read it. You can just pause. I believe you can all see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, you can see
You
your
can,
screen.
all right.
I see
So
your
I
screen.
see my screen. You can just buzz. If you know it's buzz, then I check the buzzer, right? Who buzz first, right? Like now I can see Jeff, Umbo, Ayo has buzzed, right? Then the first person that buzzed now, in this case now is Jeff. So it's team B that gets to answer first. If they fail it, it goes to team A as bonus. If team A fails it is zero. Then we go to the next question. I'm not going to allow for team C because that's already eliminated two options. All right, so please, if you have a
I have
question,
a
ask.
I have a question. I have a
All right,
question. So how many seconds rather do you give
it,
each team to
it's
answer?
it's going to be 10 seconds.
So
Okay, let me make it
if
15.
I
15 seconds. So after you buzz, you have 5 seconds to answer. But if nobody buzzes
okay,
within 15 seconds, we go to the next
uh-huh.
question.
Okay, but if I buzz and then I say a wrong answer and the time has not elapsed, can one of my group members still see the answer?
No, 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 no. It's
Yeah,
another group.
the team. That is why it's a
Okay.
teamwork.
Wait, hold up first. So how do you answer? Do you have to unmute your mic to speak?
Yes, that is best to save time. Time has gone.
Exactly.
A lot of time has gone.
So Demilade reads out the questions and the possible answers. So you pick one when he mentions the person who buzzed in first, and if you fail it, it moves on to the next team, and that's the first buzzer on the next team. If that also fails it, then we move on to the next question. Nobody got it then. So I think at the end of the day, we have to eliminate the last two teams. So at the end of the day, it's individualism and teamwork at the same time. So please put that in mind when you are answering questions or buzzing in. I believe we can begin now, Demlade. Sorry that this is a little stressful. I believe over time we will get the hang of it and be able to run it efficiently. I don't know if Demlade is still on the call, but let's check. The reason we're trying this is because for different years or different times, we usually see this SEG Challenge Bowl and other associations try to implement or change things to make it maybe more interesting. So we don't know what method they might come up with this year, but I know for SPE this was used. SEG usually uses the same platform quizzes and the other ones we've used in the, as you have seen in the past quizzes. But we just can't say this actually helps and build your teamwork, especially since we are not all together at this point in time. So that's why it's required. I think Demilade is experiencing some network issues. If not, we would have commenced now. Please give a few minutes so you can get back in. Demilade, are you in?
Okay, hello everyone. So right now, Jimlad is having a bit of technical difficulties, but I'm sure he'll be back to join us soon. But in the meantime, how have you guys been enjoying the Challenge Bowl so far? Hello everyone, can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Can
So
hear you.
who's our current who's on top of the last table?
We had Jim Wayomide.
Okay. That's nice. That's nice. So, Jeff, what happened? Why weren't you on top today? Jeffy, can you
Olodo
hear me?
now. Why do you want to cast me down, man? Olodo like this now. I'm
Why you
sorry.
not on top today?
I don't know it's not me.
And
I'm
you
not past
learn
that
now.
one.
Then I think Ronaldo was dragging for the top. I don't know what happened to her towards the end. Then Olamide, our host, what's up? How are you finding our competition so far?
It's going well. It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable. But I would just like
Yeah,
us to finish in time so we can move
yeah.
on to other things. But please just give us a bit of time. Demlade will soon be back. It's just like Jide has mentioned, having some technical difficulties. But then it has been an enjoyable one. Like I said, I was expecting to say about 50 to 60 people, on the call, and then having to eliminate like 20 each round or something like that. But I guess not many people were aware of it. So it happens. It happens.
But the turnout was still relatively substantial because there are some of those questions that even me myself I couldn't answer. Well, Ibu shocked me because Ibu are smart. You know book very well. Anyways, do you guys have anything you think you would like to see? Maybe if we decide to continue this series, or maybe what you would like to see going forward. Maybe some changes, some things you rather we had done differently. Maybe some inputs, probably platforms you think we can use to make things better. Anything is accepted. And if you're feeling shy and you don't want to talk, feel free to leave it in the chat box and we'll get to it and see how we can implement it better.
So Rana said that village people won't allow her to be great. Anyways, To be honest, in the finals, I don't even know if we should buy Starlink. I say I don't even know where to start from because one of the things I know is that if your network is slow, forget it. It's better to not answer anything. In fact, you won't even be able to answer or buzz. You can't do anything because as soon as they ask the question, the first person, if the person gets, whether the person gets it or loses it, nobody's going to be giving bonus. So your network has to be extremely good for the last section of the quiz for SEG Challenge Bowl. I'm talking about the original competition itself. We tried MTN, we tried all kinds of MiFi back then. It was just I don't know if it was the workstation that was our so yeah, if you have Starlink, please, we don't mind. You can drop your Starlink. Would
No,
appreciate it.
it's not heavy. You can come and carry it from your house. We have able-bodied men. At least worst case scenario, we'll send Jeffrey to come and collect it from you. Then if it's feminine faces you want to see, we'll ask Rona to come and visit you. Nothing too out of the ordinary. But then I believe Jamie Lady would be with us really soon. If we're looking for item 7, we'll win first now. Win first and you'll see something, don't worry. Then your kidney. If you want to give us your kidney, we won't mind though. I mean, at least we'll use it and buy a couple of things. You donate AC to the faculty or visit the department. Then we'll say you can use that. You guys know that they're building that building in science. It's for geoscience. It's for geoscience department, right? Are you guys aware of that? Sorry, can anyone hear me? Hello, sorry. Please confirm you can hear me. Jeffrey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you.
Can hear me? Okay, that's good. But you guys are not talking like that. It's not nice to be talking to myself. I mean, there's like at least 17 of us. So Jeff, what do you think we can do differently?
I don't know. I think it's been pretty smooth so far. The only um thing I think has been challenging has been network, but then that's the Nigerian thing. But apart from that, it's been quite okay.
So have you had any challenges like going through the whole thing?
Sure, I didn't get that.
Have you had any challenges during the whole like program, the process, the questions?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Most times it's just network issues, but it's not as bad. But yeah, once in a while.
Okay. Well, for whoever wants to donate their kidney, yes, in exchange for AC. I'm just, thinking of a couple of things. Now, if you decide you want to go to Dubai, that's fine. Okay, so what do you want to buy with your kidney? Okay, what do you want to buy with your kidney if not AC? Lamide is like, is your voice they want to hear? Or apparently, they don't like the sound of male voices, so it's probably you.
What's the voice? It can't be me only. I mean, Demilade was talking the whole time, right? Sorry, guys. Please, give Demilade about 3 minutes. He had technical issues, like we said, but majorly it's just lights going off where he was. So is finding or looking for another location to charge his devices so he can come back online. So as soon as it logs back on, we would commence or continue because I believe we've given enough time for everyone to join in the buzzer and all that. So kindly wait a bit and engage Jedediah because his voice is interesting and very satisfying, I
No,
believe.
no, you can continue talking to them. They like your voice, you know.
Anyways, please, if you have any question regarding the SEG Challenge Bowl, please, I'm happy to answer your questions because I mean that's why I'm here and co-hosting with Demilade. So if you have any questions, please let us know. It's if you want to know the difficulty level, if you want to know how many rounds, if you want to know how many questions, how many seconds, if there's negative marking, if it's very tough, if they repeat questions, if it's most likely going to be more of SEG questions than normal questions, or what exactly to just generally expect from the competition itself, and what can we help you or do to help you prepare ahead of time? Because as we mentioned, they usually repeat questions. And if we say they repeat question, it means that there must have been some past questions, right? So I think this particular challenge will started sometime maybe 2020, 2019. So there are not so many past questions, but at least you have about 4 to 3 years to work with. So can you get the past questions? Definitely. For those who win after this, we'll be sharing those with you. We'll be sharing those with you definitely. I mean, it's important for you to practice with it so you have an idea the kind of questions to expect. I
Last
don't
question is
expect
confidential.
Kimilade is back. You're welcome.
Okay,
What do you think?
welcome back. Oh.
Hi guys, apologies for the technical mishap.
It's fine. I mean, you've allowed these
Tinubu,
people to see
Tinubu,
me finish. Considering
Tinubu
I'm not
found
a
me
woman, they
in
don't like my voice. But at least Olamide is there to speak to them. They're enjoying our voice.
in all honesty, I've been here for like 5 minutes. Means I was enjoying just listening as well. Not up to 5 minutes, that's an exaggeration. But I've been here for like 2 minutes. All right. So I'm sure Lamia has filled you in with the details. Right. So let me just share my screen and let's have a quick test run so that we can wrap this stuff and everyone can get back with their day. I don't know if the buzzing line is still working.
Yeah, it should still work, but you can try it. Just test it out.
But wait, just in case something like this
So that
happens again.
it looks like
Jed, is it
some
possible?
people
Is it possible that you create the
logged
buzzing
out.
line? Some people logged out.
Yeah, some people got logged out. So I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
they
the
might be
same.
trying
Yeah,
to join back in.
yeah.
So I guess if you can display the
So
code.
yeah, I want to ask something. Jed, is it possible that you handle the buzzing live so that in case another technical mishap happens, everyone will be thrown off? Is that possible? Will you be able to share your screen? Are you in that kind of environment?
So
It's quite simple. Buzzing live.
give me a minute. I'll need to hop on my PC for a bit.
All right. So while it's doing that, just to answer a few things that I heard that Lami was discussing about, the SEG Challenge Bowl was held May 23rd or 25th last year. I can't quite remember. But yeah, it consists of 3 heats. Yeah, I think it's very, very ironic that they call it a heat because you're actually on the hot seat. So it consists of 3 heats, and each heat has 3 rounds. So you're looking at 9 rounds in total. Each heat has 9 rounds. So let me give you a breakdown of how it works. So the first heat, the first heat has 3 rounds. Round one, there is no negative marking, and it's two people that represent a school. So imagine there are 17 schools competing in Africa, right? Now let's say imagine there are 20 schools competing in Africa. That means there are 40 participants. It's HEAT, HEAT heat, like bring the heat. So if there are 20 schools, that means there are 40 participants, right? So at the end of round one, right? Oh, sorry, during round one, everyone can answer. All 40 people can answer. If you get it right, it's 10 marks for you. And if your partner to guess it right, that is 10 marks. So that is a cumulative of 20, 20 marks. 20 marks to your school. You get. So if you get it, your partner doesn't get it, that is just 10 marks. So there's no negative marking in round one. Things get interesting when you get to round two. In round two, there's negative marking. I think if you get it, that is 20 marks. If your partner gets it too, that is 20 marks. Or if you fail it, that is minus 20 marks. If your partner fails it, that is minus 20 marks. And there's And the caveat in round two of each it is that only the first half can answer. So let's say there were 40 participants, 20 schools. After the first 20 answer, the remaining 20 can't answer. So you have to be fast and you have to be correct. Unless you are playing with minus 20 or a possible minus 40 to your school. All right.
Okay.
So now,
All right, so sorry.
all right. So Jed is back.
You
Our amiable Gen Z.
send me you the link or just text me on WhatsApp so we can sort that out.
All right. So I'm doing that right now. So that is for the second hit. Now for the third hit, this one is the wildest of all. The third hit is only the first person that answers. Right? Only the first person that answers that gets it. So if there are 40 participants, only the first person out of the 40 that picked the answer, that is what the system recognizes. Nothing for every other person. So if the person gets it plus 30 to the school, if he feels it's minus 30. You see how crazy that is? So the strategy, right, is that do what you can in round one and round two of each hit, because that third hit, you'll be surprised that some people are already using 7G. You know the answer was no, someone has answered already. So that is how it works. And the very challenging, or let me use another adjective. The very interesting thing is that in each hit, the scores do not aggregate. So after the end of each one, everyone is back to zero. Everyone is back to zero. It still starts everyone on the same playing field. It doesn't accumulate. After the end of it two, that is, 3 rounds make up a hit. So after the end of the 3 rounds of it two, everything goes back to zero. So the finalists, the winners will be people that win hit three. If you make it there, after it's one, they eliminate some schools. After it's two, they eliminate some schools. Then hits three is the finals.
Okay, so Demilade, I checked and it seems I can only join as a participant, not as a host.
No, you can
So
create a game. If you get there, just click on create game.
you want me to
That
create
is
a new
grayed
game?
out. Yeah, create a game. So you'll be handling the buzzing now.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me see if I can take control of yours. I won't be able to. You're not using a Microsoft account. I won't be able to take control of yours. Oh wait, you have to start sharing first before I can try to take control of the screen. So try sharing. Let me see if I can take control. Apologies, the no time is going. Apologies, we're very fast now. We are moving at the speed of light now. Jade, if you can try sharing, then I take control of your screen. Then I'll be able to show you the ropes.
I've created the game. I'll need
Okay.
to join in with the Teams link with my laptop as well.
Okay. I joined you with your phone. All right, send the game code here.
Okay.
Just wait in the chat. So I think everyone remembers their respective teams.
So the
No, I
game
grouped
code
I grouped them
is
into 4 teams. So I think Destiny you were in. Let me check my notes pad. So let me drop the teams again. So that is the team grouping to refresh your memories. Team A, Team B, Team C, and Team D. Let's see who wins.
okay. So I sent the game code.
Right. So the game code is 90672. Let me know when you've been able to, or just to save time, let me create the game so that I don't stress you.
I've
Or
already
if you
sent.
can't, yeah. Have you been able to join in on your laptop?
Yeah, I'm working on that.
So you guys, out of that complex and very interesting SEG story I told you, no one has any question. Three hits, 3 rounds. Sorry, 3 hits, 9 rounds in total. Lay you and the hot seats on the world at your feet. Are you guys tired of hearing my voice? You want to hear Olamde's voice?
That's just mean. All right,
No,
so
no,
which
no. We like your voice. Not your
we
voice.
can continue.
Jed, what were you saying? You want to present?
Yeah, I'm currently joining in. My team is leading, so I should be in like a couple of seconds.
Okay, so
Let's
them
go.
lady used to be asking the questions, right?
Yeah, so but Jed can
And the
monitor
buzzers
them.
can see. Okay, and the buzzers can also see the questions on their screen, or all they can do is just buzz as usual.
Yeah,
Okay. All right then.
but I don't know if you'll be able to share both screens.
Okay, so for team A, we have AY Long. Oh, how many people per team? Okay, there's
Four,
most people.
four, four,
Button.
four per team. So there are 4 teams, 4 people in a team. So there'll
Okay,
be a
sorry, hold
cumulative of
on.
16
When
in total.
when we want to test the buzzers, we'll let you know. But Moyo, calm down. I know you want to win. So right now, I think most people are in. So team A,
Jed,
AY Long,
Can you share your screen?
Moyo, Frederick, and Wibo. Okay, team A is all in. Team
Hidaya,
B,
can you share your screen? See your screen yet?
not quite yet. It's still loading.
Okay then.
All
Okay.
right. So because of time, maybe I should just do it. I'll just handle everything. Now I'm in a more conducive place, so we shouldn't run into any technical issues, unless
Can you
Tinubu wants to move very,
can you
very.
split similarly?
Yeah, I'll be able to. I'll be able to, but I don't.
So the
Yeah,
answer will
let's
be on
test
one
it so
screen
that
and the question will be on another. Do you
let's.
understand?
Yeah, I do. I do. Let's test it. Let's see. I'm showing the wrong thing. Uh, sorry.
If possible, I would like us to complete this by 9 because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
need
yeah. That's the goal.
if we
That's
had
the goal
bonus
now.
for everyone on the call. So that's
All
sorry.
right.
Very soon, don't worry. SEG is coming.
All right. So this will just be like 7 questions, right? Then we move on to the next because of time.
So once
So
again,
there's going
kindly
to
remember
be a new code, right? So I'll put it in the chat. That's a new code. So go to Buzzing Live, right? Which I'm sure are familiar with now. Buzzing Live. And just put that code in, please. 968 964 867. I see enthusiastic people already buzzing.
all right, so maybe you open the other the question in another from account so you can share the screens.
Okay.
Then we can comment quickly.
Yes.
So once again, guys, please remember the question. Once the game code is still 964 867. And the way it works is the question will be asked, the options will be given as soon as that's if you can even buzz in before the questions are all completed. But if you miss it, it goes to the next team. So just know that your team loses the marks, although there's no negative marking for this round. but your team loses that round. And if the next team gets it, then good for them. If they don't, we move on to the next. So that's how it works. It's possible that nobody wins the round, and it's possible that we'll have teams winning it at the first trial or at the second trial. So that's how it works. So I believe we don't have any questions, and we can comment with a please
All right.
short.
So it's not
Yeah,
working.
so
So Teams doesn't
what
allow
I
you to
would
share
love to
multiple
just
screens.
to connect.
So
Okay, here's what you do, Demilade.
I'll split
Okay,
my
so
screen, but
apparently,
what will happen? What will happen is that you guys should buzz before I will show everybody the screen, right? On who buzz first. I mean when we're playing, not now, right? So after I see the questions, once you know the answer, buzz, then we'll see everybody will see VAR who buzz first, and that person would answer. Is that fine? Is that fine, guys?
okay, so unfortunately, while I would have liked to join this, I'm having an issue with my network connection. MTN is doing me dirty as usual. So, Demilade, here's what you do. You know that thing where instead of sharing a window, share the whole screen. You get?
Yeah, I feel. Or even if I split it, it's
Yeah,
not
you
the
can split it as well, but
it's thinning out. So this is hard to read if I split it. But now if I had the other is a minute.
Can you not
If I
minimize it or
the
just like
quizzes platform,
left right? I think it should be it should work like this. Just make the window smaller.
so drag the tab out and make it like a different window entirely.
how is this? Is this better?
Yes, with the question, we're able to get it now. Yes.
But you'll be able to see the questions. You'll be able to that's I mean the options. I think it's just better like that. It's okay like that. The way I was doing it before. I first show you the questions. You're on the buzzing line. Once you see the question, buzz. Do you get? Once you buzz, all of us will
Just
check it.
one.
I'll show
You
the
can go
buzzer.
with that. Bloody. You can go on with that.
All right. So,
All right, we can begin then.
all right. So this is just going to be. Wait. Let's test the buzzer first. I've cleared the buzzer. So everybody, wait. Calm down. Everyone in team A buzz. Everyone in team A. All right. One more person didn't buzz, but fine. Everyone in team B buzz, please. All right. Sorry about that. All right. Thank you, team B. Everyone in team C buzz. Team C. Is it only Kenzie and Zainab we have? MZ and team B. All right. Everyone in team D buzz. All right. Nice. So I think we are good to go. We are good to go. So now let's do a practice question. Let's do a practice question. Let me clear the buzzer. So I'm going to go to the next question now. Right. I'm going to go to the next question. And once you see it and you see the options, I think you know it. Buzz. Not now. Once you see the question, buzz. That's how we're going to do it. Right. So it's the first person that buzzes that we take. Is that fine? So we are starting in 3, 2, 1. This one is a test run. It's not the actual. Someone has already buzzed. Let me clear the buzzer. You have not even seen the question. You have already buzzed. Jim. All right.
You
So
know,
now I'm
people
going
do
to
that. Just allow it.
yeah. So I'm going to the next question now. 3, 2, 1. Apologies, network. So,
Ambient seismic noise could be caused by one, multiple
so,
arrivals, wind
so now we
traffic.
see that. So now we see that Jeff in Team B balls first, right? So Jeff, what is your answer?
Wind
I don't
traffic
know.
or animals.
All right, so it's correct. So like that, Team B has it. If if Jeff has failed, I would have gone to Destiny, Team B. And if Destiny has failed, we are going to next question because I can't. We have two options left. I can't allow you guys to just choose from two options. Do you guys get?
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
All right, so now we are starting for real. I have a I have my scorecard here. So I'll be adding it. So we are starting now. Okay, let me clear the browser. I cleared it. And after 10 seconds, if no one has buzzed, after 10 seconds, we go to the next question. No, let me increase it to 15. After 15 seconds, if no one has buzzed, we go to the next question. All right, so we are starting now with question 3. Remember, once you see it and you know it, buzz. All right, go. So now we can see views buzz first. So views, what's your answer?
Lazarus.
All right, so that is correct. So views is in team B, so team B have 10 points. All right, so that is, I'll clear the buzzer and we go to the next question. So we're going to the next question now. Wait, now I've not gone there yet. So let me clear the buzzer. It's okay. I think I can lock it. Unlock it on series. But that is a lot of. Just wait. When I say next question, then you can buzz. Right. Let me unlock it because that is going to waste time. All right. So I've cleared the buzzer. I'm going to question 4 now. So question 4 now. All right. So Chima buzz first, then Destiny Tingy. So Chima, where's your answer?
145.
145. That is very correct. So 10 points to Team A as well. So Team A has 10 points. Now we go to the next question. Team A and Team B are leading. Next question in 3, 2, 1. So Wheels buzz first. Wheels buzz first. Wheels, what's your answer? If he's typing in the chat, I need someone to please monitor the chat and tell me what his answer is.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Wheels, you have 5 seconds to answer.
He hasn't responded on the group chat.
All right, so it goes to bonus goes to Chima Team A.
Darts.
That is very correct. So that is 20 marks
Which
for
one? Please say it
team.
again.
The answer is that.
Darts.
It's correct. Chima, did you see exam leak? This is a safe space. All right, so let's go to the next question. Question number 6. Let's check the buzzer. Chima Team A, Destiny Team B.
Renat Indy.
All right, so Chima, what is your answer?
Lower.
That is correct. It's
It's
plus
not like
10 to
everybody
10.
gets to know the questions.
I'm suspecting. I be when I take that difficulty, someone leave the question.
Mm.
All right, so we're going to question number 7 now.
For what discovery did Albert?
You didn't clear the buzzer.
Oh, I didn't clear the buzzer, so we are canceling that question. I didn't clear the buzzer. Apologies. I've cleared the buzzer now. I've cleared the buzzer. We are going to another. We are canceling this question because I didn't clear the
Next.
buzzer. We are going to question number 8.
Please, can you lock it? Some people are answering before it even comes on.
Homes and river spots in mountain ridge suggest what? Shima again. Shima, what is your answer?
Stress.
Stress. Stress is wrong.
Intentional stress.
That is wrong. So
Next,
bonus goes to Destiny Team D.
MD. What's your answer, Destiny?
Destiny, time is going as well. We have like 4 seconds left to
I
answer.
can't see the options.
You should have known the answer
You should
before.
have seen before buzzing.
Crossed out
But
short
okay.
Actually.
Prostal shortening is correct, and your time has not elapsed. So Team D gets 5 points because that is bonus.
Okay. Team C,
Alright,
what's
so
going on?
clear the buzzer. They are coming. Alright, so let's go to question number 9. I know. Let me try locking the buzzer this time. After I display the question, I will open it. Okay, I'm skipping number 9 because we've seen this now. Sorry, number 8. I'm going to question number 9. Once I show the question, I untoggle the buzzer. Alright, so I'm going to untoggle the buzzer now. Buzz. Alright, Shima Team A, what is the program
Minigal.
anomaly?
Minigal.
Minigal. Interesting. That is plus 10 marks.
Team A is definitely winning this round.
You can't say yes just because I didn't put negative marking. If not, you can go
If
anywhere.
not, I understand.
Alright,
But
so I'm
still,
clearing the buzzer. I'm locking it. Then I'm going to question number 10. Right. Which of these environments will most likely produce cross bedding? I've unlocked the buzzer, but alright, so Ayo is first. Ayo Team B.
it's a typical geology question.
Shy. I saw correct desert.
What do you say?
Sorry, desert.
A desert. That is very correct. So Team B doesn't want to agree for Team A. Alright, so we are going to question number 11.
11.
Okay, have I cleared the buzzer? And I'm locking it as well. So question number 11. I'm unlocking the buzzer now.
Many don't even see the question before. A chemical element is a substance made of atoms, all of which have the same what?
Alright, Shima Team A. You have the same
Ultra.
what?
Number of neutrons.
Number of.
Neutrons.
Number of
Okay.
neutrons is incorrect. So bonus goes to Jeff Team B.
What's your
Sorry,
answer,
can we
Jeff?
see the question? You keep changing the this thing.
Yeah, apology. Wait, time is going, Osimi.
It's
You have
going,
like
no.
3 seconds left to answer.
Proton.
Yeah, Proton is correct.
Proton.
Yeah,
5
Proton
marks
is
go
correct.
to
So
team.
it was 5 to team B. Interesting. I'm playing the buzzer, locking it. Then
Next
remember, it's after
question.
the question displays that I open the buzzer.
Okay, so you
So
can just give it
question,
like 5 seconds for the questions to
yeah,
get displayed before changing it over.
yeah, yeah.
I have
So
a question.
question
I have a
number,
question.
go ahead.
So if I buzz first, can any other member of the team answer?
No,
No,
even
it
if
has to be.
someone in your team buzz, it's whoever buzzes first
Okay.
that answers.
Okay.
All right. So question number 12.
In airborne
All right.
applications, instruments are often suspended beneath what?
So I've unlocked the buzzer. Team A are not smiling.
The first three are to me.
All
All
right,
right,
team
so
A, what is your
beneath
answer? Team A, the
what?
AY long team A, what is your answer?
Basket.
Basket.
Mm,
Basket is very, very incorrect. So bonus
yes.
goes to Jeff
Team
team
B.
B. Time is going on, as I've given you. You have like 4 seconds left to answer.
Para.
See your
What's
time
your
is
answer?
going. 1 second left.
I don't know the first option. I said
Paravein is
Paravin. Can
also,
you hear me?
yes, that is
Yeah,
wrong as well.
that's wrong
The
as
answer to
well.
this is bird.
So what?
Bird.
Aircraft, bird.
Remember in magnetics and even in gravimeter applications, it's always the bird.
All right. So I'm throwing the buzzer and I'm looking. So we are going to question number 2 questions
It's
left.
the
But
boy.
they have it. Question 14 is 30 marks.
Interesting.
So don't fail it. So question number 13.
Water trapped in the interstices of sediment at the time of deposition is known as.
I'm
This is a
unlocking the buzzer.
very, very simple. I expected everybody to buzz at once. We have Moyo from Team A.
All right. So
If
know
you
your
missed
team.
it, you're not a geoscientist.
Know your team A.
What's your answer,
Water.
Moyo? Time is running. What do you say?
Can the C question? I can't see the options, but like the one that starts with C, can it water? Yeah.
Connect water.
Okay.
Connect
Connect
water.
water is
No,
correct. I
Yes.
you answered
I just said
just
CIF.
before your time went up. So
So Team
Timmy
what?
has an additional 10 points.
Team C, what's going on, guys? Team D as well. What's
All right,
going on?
so I'm angry. So
I'm bored.
question
Not
14
buzzing
is
fast
50
enough. I
marks.
don't understand.
Question 15, sorry, question 40 is 50 marks. So
Clear the buzzer.
so question 40 is 50 marks. Right.
Wait, you
Whoever
said
wins,
question.
in another the buzz
You said
already.
question
Calm down.
14. You said question 14 is 30 marks, but you added 10 marks.
Yes, it's now 50. This is the very last question for this round.
No, you said the other one was 30. You added 10 instead, so you may need to correct that.
No, I said before, I said question 14 is 30 marks, but now I'm changing it to 50 marks.
Okay.
Are we
The one
good?
before you said it was 30 marks. That's why I was asking. But you
Oh,
only added 10.
no, I meant question 14, the last question. I wanted it to be 30 before, but now I'm making it 50 marks. Is that fine, guys? Are we good to proceed? Right, I'll take silence as an answer. So the very last question, we confirm buzzer is cleared and is locked. Very last question, a very simple one actually, and it's 50 marks. All right, I'm unlocking the buzzer now. All right. So Destiny, Team D. What's your answer?
The last option. Did you get me? I answered last option.
Yeah. Option D is wrong. It's not hydroelectric. Bonus goes to Kenzie. Kenzie, can you hear me?
Yes. Option C.
What's option C? That is also wrong. Option C is wrong as well. The answer is geothermal. He said, which of these energy sources do not originally come from the sun? So C and D is wrong. The answer is geothermal.
Down to the next set.
All right, so nobody got off. Beautiful. All right, so at the end of the day, we had Team A with 50 points, Team B with 25, and Team D with 5. Well done, guys. Team C, well, I believe it was network. All right, so just because of time and a lot of technical difficulties that have happened, we are going to go to the last round. I'm not going to let this team affect you guys, but I'm just simulating how giving the SEG feel. Now, this very last round we're about to play, right, actually determines who represents you in that chapter. So I expect the 16 of you to play and give it your best shot. This is the deciding round. This is hit 3, right? And it's also going to be on quizzes. So very quickly, I'm going to stop sharing my screen so you won't see Expo first. Then I'll share it back. You guys need like 1 minute to catch your breath. I'm doing it on quizzes now, so everybody's not that one person will buzz, right? Doing it on quizzes now. So it's now individual, it's no longer a team. It's you, and you. Is MTN acting up? Now this is the final round. It's all to play for. It's going to be 20 questions. 20 questions, all to play for. Give it your best shot. This decides who. This one is not teamwork, it's just you. Just you. You are not buzzing, it's just on quizzes. It's just on quizzes. All right, so I'm going to send the link to join in the chat. Yes, individual quizzes, that color cooking. Yes, you're very right. All right, so I've sent the link to join. Right, so join so that we can call it a night. I'm expecting 16 people. 16 people. This is the finals, guys. Who what decides who represents? Yeah, this is SEG Unilag Challenge Bowl final. So we are currently 7, 9, expecting 16, so 7 more. 10, beautiful. 11, 12.
Sorry, I don't really get what's happening right now.
Okay, so we're having the final round now. All 16 of you should participate. This is what is going to choose the 2 people that represent the outcome. So just join in with the quizzes link I put in the chat. I've put it again. Right, so join in, and once we are 16, it starts. We are currently 12. This one is individual, it's not game work. This one is teamwork, rather. This is individual. like the way round two was, right? That is how it's going to be again. All right, well, 13. Who is missing? 14, 15. Who is missing? It means one more person. Is it okay? Jeremiah is here. Ava Long, Ayo, Chima, Destiny, MZ, Fikayo. Okay, it's Kenzie that is not here. Kenzie, are you Fikayo? Kenzie still on the call.
Yes, I am.
Okay, yeah. Okay, all right. So who is missing? We have 15. Fikayo, are you here? Okay, yes, yeah, yes, Zainab is here. So who is missing? Jeff, Destiny. If you have not joined in, signify now because we are starting in like 2 minutes regardless. We're already 15. If you're having a network issue, if you are struggling, signify now. We are starting in 2 minutes. You guys are not saying anything, so I should assume everyone is here. So I feel it's safe to do my assumption at 15. So we are starting now, guys. We are starting now. So you will see the questions on your phone, but I'm going to share my screen. So, or whatever device you're using to join. Yeah. So we are starting now, guys. Started. And about 20 seconds. Right. 20 seconds to answer. We've started. We have 10 seconds left. So see Chima, Jeff, and topping the year. So Archbishop James declared that Earth was created in 4004 BC, 4004 years before Christ. All right, so let's go straight down to question number 2. We see Jeff topping the table along with Chima. The answer is a solar storm. All right, so let's go to question number 3. What is the densest, most occurring natural element on the earth? If you attended previous game nights, this is a walkover for you. It's beautiful. So let's go to question number 4. Solar energy and lightning cause natural variations in the magnetic field, including electric currents under the Earth's surface. This is foundation of which type of geophysical method? Is it IP, NMR, VLF, or MT?
It's a method everybody runs away from when Dr. Geraldine starts taking it. You know, sometimes.
Dr. Geraldine's people will not feel that question. Magnetotelluric method. Beautiful. So the answer is MT, magnetotelluric method. All right. So the type of EM method. Beautiful. Let's go to question number 5. What is the age of the Shisco crater in the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico?
Well, this question came out for us.
Yeah, I remember you taught me. Thank you.
Yeah. It was also a past question.
Yeah, 65.5 million years old. All right. So let's go straight down to number 6. This question involves a logarithmic transformation. Not sure everyone will get that right. So only 2 people got it right. It's 8. It involves a logarithmic transformation, but it's 7.94 decibels, so approximately 8. Right. Okay, so let's go to the next question. What are the 2 most abundant elements in the Earth's crust?
You know this one from year 1. At least if you do JLY 101, you should.
Silicon and oxygen.
Exactly.
Remember,
That's why we are.
yesterday we had a question on the most abundant mineral group on the Earth, and it was silicates. All your plagial clays, clays, silicon, and oxygen. All right. Glad to see majority got that right. Let's go straight to question number 8. What percentage of uranium is the most readily fissile isotope? Uranium 235. You have 7 seconds left to answer.
We still have Jeff on top for this.
0.72%.
By most people.
Most people got it right. That's good. All right, so we're moving straight down to question number 9. Dolomite is different from limestone because of the addition of what? Remember, consistency. I've asked this question before.
Without consistency, God save age sciences.
See, everyone got that right. Because of the addition of magnesium. Everyone's going to be consistent. All right, let's go straight to question number 10. Current position of the North Magnetic Pole is Finland. Is this true or false?
I mean, it's either true or it is false. What's your answer?
Yeah, it's false. See, most people got that right. It's false. It's not Finland. All right, so at this juncture, I want you to take a breather. This is like the most important game. This is what you have been practicing for since Wednesday. Just take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out, and yeah, nothing is set in stone. There are still 10 more questions to go. I just halfway there. The leaderboard can shake up. Right. So just believe in yourself, trust your guts, have fun, and I promise you, you'll learn anything. Let's go straight down to question number 11.
It's possible for the person on number 6 to still come first.
Very possible. Where do the largest earthquakes occur?
What? Wait. I think our lecturers are mad this into our head every time they have to talk about plate boundaries. So
This should be a very simple question. I expect everyone to get it. It's convergent because it's converging. That is why the earthquake magnitude is higher.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm going to question number 12.
Oh.
What is the submerged portion of a continent called?
This is Dr. Banky's line of,
This is Dr. Banky's question.
Severally over the past 3 years. So if you remember what was in the drawing, always draws it on board or sends it to the course rep to share with the colleagues.
See most people got that. Your continental shelf. Nice. Let's go straight to question number 13. Partial frequency or wave number is measured in what? The cycle
Even
per
that,
meter or cycle per wavelength?
you've asked this question in that page severally as well, not just SEG. And it's very easy to miss it. We still have
That board
those
didn't change.
at the top.
It's measured in cycle per meter, not wavelength.
Yes, wavelength. You have to get the
Oh,
calculations parameters as well.
let's go straight down to question number 14.
We're
If
almost nearing the end.
conventional seismic is ultrasound, passive seismic is like what?
Let me think about it. Remember, you can't change answers once you've chosen.
The stethoscope.
Therefore, at the top, yes. And it's a step.
So I think I've still got that right, so that is good. So we're going to question number 15. Hey, Kenzie says she was logged out. Have you been able to join back?
It's not logging me back.
Wow. I'm not sure I'll be able to add you again. I'm not sure I'll be able to add you. I can't restart it. Kenzie, I'm really sorry. I'm not sure I can't add you back. It's only showing.
Sorry, Fikayo.
All right, let's go to question number 15. In a fluid saturated porous sandstone, as gas replaces water, the bulk density of the rock goes to go up or down.
A question that allows you to think outside the box.
It's good to see that most people got that right. Since gas is replacing water, gas is lighter than the water, so you expect densities to go down. All right, so we have 5 questions left, or I promise you there's still all to play for, and there is a catch because there there is 2 SEG related questions and they carry double marks. So if you see an SEG related question, know that it carries double marks. All right, let's go down to question number 16. Where are you most likely to find the oldest rocks on Earth? Is it at continental craters or ocean basin floor?
A typical Omero kind of question.
You are more likely to find oldest rocks at continental craters. Why? Because ocean basin floors are subjected to a lot of magmatism. You have sea floor spreading and all. So there is a lot of reworking of their initial elements. There's a lot of metamorphism and changes of the rock. So you won't find the oldest rocks there. You find them more in continental margins, right? That's why the answer is continental craters. I think someone just displaced Frederick from second place. But question 17 is a SEG related question. It carries double mark. Let's have a look at it. Question number 17. Who was the president of SEG Board of Directors in 2022-2023?
for this one, it might be a guess game for many,
It's a guess
unless
game.
someone has actually checked it
Wow,
out.
most people got it right. Oh. Did you guys just choose? I'm surprised to see 10 of you got it right. It was Ken Krugman in 2023. Interesting. That's very interesting. This is the harder SEG question. That's nice. Glad you guys are up to date with SEG's history and decision makers. That is nice. All right, let's go to question number 18. A very simple question. Where's the Earth's magnetic field generated?
Very simple question indeed.
Most people got that right. The Earth's magnetic field is generated in the core, the outer core. All right, question number 19. This is a question I've asked before. So if you attended the previous game nights, you are in luck. What process is used to make shale gas reservoirs produce? Beautiful. So I see most people got it. It's fracking. Fracking.
Yeah, if you've
And
been
I
in Dr.
mentioned,
Patola's class.
yeah, exactly. And I mentioned it yesterday. My exact words was fracking are used in combination with horizontal drilling to produce from shale gas reservoir. All right. So now we have the final question. All right. And this question can decide you can take third place to first place and vice versa. All right. Because this is an SEG related question and it carries 5 times the mark of previous questions. And it's asking about presidency. Let's have a look at it. The very last question, give you your best. In 2020, who became the new executive director of SEG? If you are active on LinkedIn, you will know. So the president of SEG in 2020, one of the best SEG presidents ever, was Mr. Jim White. All right, so that brings us to the end of tonight's game. Now let's see who will be representing Unilag in 2025 SEG Sub-Saharan Africa Regional Challenge Bowl. On third place, we have Namdi. Second place, we have Destiny. And first place, we have Jeff.
Congratulations,
Lovely.
guys.
Congratulations. Congrats to everyone who showed up and participated in this. I'm sure you've
You're all
learned a lot
winner.
over the course of the past 3 days. You've learned a lot about SG history. You've learned more about the field of geophysics, of geology. I'm sure you've expanded your knowledge and also into this question. And I hope I've been able to give you a feel of the SEG experience. Remember, I want you guys to remember something. SEG is you, and you are SEG. Thank you very much, guys. So I'll be reaching out to Jeff and Destiny. You guys are going to be 2025 representatives of University of Lagos chapter. Congrats, guys, and congrats everyone who participated up to this point. You guys are superstars. It's not easy.
Yes, I
Not
mean,
easy
for
for
how many
coming this far.
hours this day?
For 4 rounds, you've been in different
Thank
game
you.
nights, worked in teams. Hats off to you guys. Hats off to you guys. So very quickly, do you guys have any comments, any reservations, any grievance to share, any feedback? It is very welcome at this point. Okay, I once again apologize for the bad network that you experienced. Destiny and Jeff, can you guys can you guys show yourself? Just say hi. Is that possible? If you can't show your screen, at least just say hi. Let's hear your voices.
Jeff and Destiny, say hi. Anyways, I guess that maybe they're no longer on the call or something.
I can see both of them. I can see
Oh,
both of
okay.
them.
Sorry. I was about to do something else. Sorry, I heard my name.
Yeah, I just wanted to say hi. Let people know the
Oh, hi
who
guys.
came first and second place.
Guys,
Congrats, Jeff, for coming first place. Hi, Destiny. Can you say
thank you, boys.
Hi. Sorry, I went to pick water.
Wow, deep voice
after,
human beings.
after the heat,
I see to
water is
Destiny.
needed?
I mean, after about many hours, it's almost like
Yeah, it's
before.
not easy. So congrats, guys. You guys did a fantastic work. All right. So thank you everyone for tuning in and staying this far. We really appreciate you for your time and sacrifice and effort you've put into this. It's well seen and much appreciated. I want to let you know that SG has a lot of plans in store for you guys still, and we can't wait to cook with all of you, man. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much. I'll drop more details on
Thank
the
you.
chat.
And for Jeff
And
and
sorry,
Destiny,
sorry.
please be sure you pass
I'll,
questions.
I'll, I would like you guys to please appreciate my co-host today, the lovely Nappy President, Miss
No
Olamide.
need.
I couldn't have done this without her.
Making me to blush, but thank you. Thank you very
And
much
of
for everyone.
course, our Gen Sec who MTN pushed out of the call. That is your diary.
Everyone.
Thank you, everyone. This has been SEG Unilag chapter. See you next time.
Have a wonderful night, everyone. Thank you for staying this long. Really appreciate it. And a lovely weekend to you.
Good night, guys.